Welcome to SonicWall Video Solutions. My name is Kritika Nakshatri. Today, we will see how to apply CFS policy based on user group. Assigning custom CFS policy to local users based on local group membership requires a premium content filtering service subscription on the SonicWall appliance, configuring the required CFS policy, identifying the user group and applying the CFS policy to the respective user group, applying the CFS policy to the appropriate zone, configuring user-level authentication. Today for demonstration, we are using a NSA 220 with the firmware version 5.9.0.3. Moving to the configuration, click on Security Services, Content Filter, click on Configure, go to the Policies tab, click on Add to add a custom policy. For demonstration, we name it as Least Restrictive. Under the URL list, uncheck the categories that the user should have access to. Click on OK to save the settings. Click on Add to add another custom policy. We name this as Most Restrictive for demonstration purpose. Under the URL list, uncheck only those categories that the users should have access to, and click on OK to save the settings. Next, click on the Users tab, Local Users, Add User, and provide a name for the user. We name the user as Test1 for demonstration. Next, we go to Local Groups, Add Group, and create a custom group for these users. For demonstration, we call it Least Restrictive. Under Members, we can add the users that belong to this particular group. Under CFS Policy tab, choose the CFS policy that should be applied for this particular group. In this case, it is Least Restrictive. Click on Add Group again, and we use the group name as Most Restrictive. Under Members, add the other users, and for the CFS policy, we choose Most Restrictive. The local group name and the CFS policy name need not be the same. Under Network, Zones, we need to make sure that content filtering is enabled for the zone on which it is required. Here for demonstration, we enable it on the LAN zone. Enable the option Enforce Content Filtering Service, and the CFS policy can be chosen as required. By design, it is set to default policy. If a user is part of more than one policy, the least restrictive policy of the lot would apply to that particular user. This brings us to an end of this video. To learn more about CFS related features, please visit sonicwall.com. I hope this has been informative, and thank you for viewing.